Well, hello, good night. So I came today with another review for Hataraku Maou Sama episode 6. So this episode was fantastic in terms of comedy. The episode opening is brilliant, and we see kind of flames, and we see Mao with a devilish tone saying, "How do you feel being burned to crisp? How do you think of these flames? And how do you think of being eaten?" Something like that, and also is saying, um, my lord, my lord, and then the scene ends and they are in a restaurant and Mao is kinda eating offal. I think that these are guts, and then Mao comments that he now understands how the demons of Enter Iceland left guts, and Alciel is fine, I'm quite happy for you, but you should also eat vegetables and soap to have a balanced diet, or the opening is fantastic. Then Mao asks about Lucifer and if they should not bring some food to Lucifer because Lucifer is now living with them. And Alciel says, no, 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 he's now, since he learned doing shopping online, he is costing us a plenty amount of money, so there is no need for that. And the interaction between them is are fantastic, and it's a very very funny moment. And this episode is full of funny moments. We have the interactions between Alcion and Mao and Lucifer when they arrive at home, and Lucifer kinda goes desperate because he wanted barbecue, and they simply bring him a cup of fried pork, I guess. Then they go in an argument, and Alciol says that he is casting money to them because they already got him a laptop, and with the mission, his mission is to find references, something on the internet about how they could replenish their magic powers. And this is fantastic. Then we have a scene that is happening in Iceland, and the priests are kind of discussing what they should have do, what happened to Orba, and apparently Orba was arrested by the police in the human world, and there is a girl that is talking with several priests, kind of in a council, and she is saying that the two guys that appeared on the last episode, Emeralda and Albert, were returning, and she is considering if they should eliminate them or not, because I think from what I understand they did not find Albert the guy, but she actually says that Emeralda is already on the island, and she is ready to reveal to all that after all Emilia is alive, and that Satan is also alive in the human world. And the priests kind of go nuts because apparently they told the story that Emilia died fighting valiantly against Satan, and apparently they told the story that both are dead. And if Emilia reveals what happened in the human world, or what is happening, and that both Emilia and Satan are alive, we kind of cause a big convulsion, and then we hear a strange voice coming from behind this girl, and kinda what. So what do you think we should do now, or something like that? Then we go again to Demon World, and we see kind of Lucifer proving to Alciel and to Mao that the internet is quite useful, and then he kind of acts in the system of the the, the company that Emilia works, and they kind of make a call to her, kind of joking with her and something like that, and she is very pissed because they should not doing it, and then we have a small scene that is happening in McDonald's because Emilia goes to McDonald's asking Mao satisfactions why they did that prank call to her and to her work, and what are they plotting and something like that. And then during that time, Luciel receives a postcard, and this apparently is a postcard with a bikini photo of the landlady of them. And when Mao arrives at home, Lucifer is kind of knocked out on the floor, and Luciel is on the bathroom, and he then opens the door, and the face of the guy is fantastic, and he says, "We received a letter from the landlady, and it was a shock. It is a mortal weapon to to us demons and such." And Mao does not see the photo at this moment, and then Lucifer reveals that he found a place that is kind of an urban legend that is in a school, and apparently there is a division classroom in the old school building that apparently people talk that they hear voices, they hear movement, and is kind of creepy and sinister. And Alciel and Mao decided to investigate, and then we go to work, and Mao is talking about this with Shio, the girl that he works. And then he kind of, later on, he kind of remembers that this school, he recognizes the name because Shio already told him that she studied at that school. Then Alciel and Mao go to that school, and Shio see them from the window, and she tells to a classmate that this is the guy she talks about, and the girl kinda asks what is the other guy, and she says that it's the roommate of Mao, and the girl goes wild imagining the crazy scene, I guess, and then later on, uh, Mao talks to Shio about this legend in work, and she kinda, yes, it's true, and she offers himself to go at night with them to investigate that room, and they go, and then when they are walking, Shio kinda tell them what are the other urban legends that are around the school, and then they hear steps coming into them, and they are kind of crazy, and also kind of grabs the postcard that he receives from the landlady and says this is a very powerful weapon against demons. And then after all is Emilia that kind of followed Mao and Alciel to the school, and she's kind of worried what they are will be doing to the girl Shio. And then Shio, another funny situation, asks Emilia to change shoes because she cannot walk on school with shoes that are from outside. And when they go to a vision, and she is changing and talking about with Mao and also kind of scolding. And when she put the shoes, the three have already gone, and so she goes after them, pursuing them. They kind of try to hide themselves. Then in the anatomy class, she kind of pulls his sacred sword and kind of destroys a mannequin. And, and well, then they ended up going to that classroom, and then they receive the call from Lucifer, and Lucifer is asking, so did you found the place and so on, and we can see chips, bags, empty bottles, so it's kind of like someone is or was using that room. And then Lucifer on the phone asks now if what they see around, and they describe the garbage and the bottles, and then they saw kind of a portable PlayStation, and Lucifer says, it's exactly it's mine. And then I don't remember if it's Alciel or Mao that talked with Lucifer. Like you are a bastard, so this is the place where you and Arda live. Yes, but I think I have already told you about it. And basically, he sent them to that place to have his portable PlayStation back. So okay, um, and then they return home, and Alciel is kind of scolding Lucifer and tell him that he can only play 1 hour per day and something like that, and because they were merciful, because they should have sold that mini portable PlayStation to get some money and something like that. And then we see um, Mao at work, and he kinda has the photo of the landlady, and when he is dressing with his uniform, the photo kinda goes under the table from his clothes, and then he watches the photo and he kinda is in shock, and he become white and kinda faints. And then Shio enters and is asking what is happening and something like that. And we also then after right after the end of the episode, we see that there is another person, a character that will enter in the story, and apparently is a girl that moved to one of the vague apartments that was under Mao, Alciel and Lucifer house, and it's the same girl. It appears to me that it's the same girl that was at the start of the episode on Enta Island talking with the other priests, and that it's the end of the episode. So this episode is full of comedy, funny moments from beginning to the end. It's very enjoyable, like always, and it was a fantastic episode on comedy. It was comedy from the first second to the last second, and now I'm quite also curious to learn more about this new character, uh, because apparently she will now be living on the human world. So, this is my review for Hataraku Maou Sama episode 6. Hope you enjoy, stay well, peace.